Dear Sai friends, welcome to Stars.com's small effort to spread Baba's Leela. In this session, I shall speak about how loving devotees prayed to Sai and how he gave them darshan and was also pleased with them. And also Baba gave them materialistic benefits in their career, in their personal life, in their family life and made them happy, which is why we are all praying Baba for, naturally. Anyway, Das Ganu is instrumental in spreading Baba's fame in Pune, Ahmednagar, Solapur and Mumbai by doing Kirtans in various places. Ganu used to write stories of various saints and used to perform Kirtan free of cost. Once Das Ganu was invited to perform Kirtan in Kopaneshwar temple and numerous people were gathered there to listen to beautiful Kirtan done by this Das Ganu. It was always the habit of Ganu to keep a portrait of Baba wherever he performs Kirtan. Among the many people who came to listen to the Kirtan happily were one of the person, a poor devotee called Mr. Chorkar. Chorkar was employed in a government office, but his job was not permanent. He had a very big family, lots of members in his family, and he was unable to support them financially. And now the small job he has got was in probation, and he's supposed to write an exam and pass on the exam to make it permanent. When Chorkar was speaking about Baba and Baba's Leela and his fame and his powers, he was excited that such a saint is existing in this world who can grant us, who can help us to fulfill our wishes. Immediately Chorkar vowed to Baba. He's a devoted man, so he immediately vowed to Baba that, Baba, I am a poor man. I am suffering to support my big family, and I am dependent only on this job to support my family. So please help me, Baba, to pass in this exam and make my job permanent. And if my wishes are fulfilled, I have this vow that I will come to Shirdi, have your darshan and distribute sugar candy to all the devotees present there. And as we all know, Chorkar's wish got fulfilled. Baba helped him and his job got permanent. But being a man in a very big family, it was very hard for him to collect money to go to Shirdi. So you know what Chorkar did? Chorkar saved small quantity of sugar from his tea. He excluded sugar from his tea for days together, and with that money which he has saved from excluding the sugar in his tea, he saved lots of money, and he used that money to come to Shirdi. Finally, through the help of Mr. Jha, he came to Shirdi, and as soon as he saw Baba, he fell under his feet and he said, Baba, you fulfilled my wish that to make my job permanent, but I was very unhappy because I was having difficulty to meet you, and today all my wishes are fulfilled. And Chorkar distributed the sugar candy to all the devotees present there. Then Chorkar was speaking to Baba for some time, and he was very happy. When he was about to get up and go to Mr. Jog's house, because he was a guest in Mr. Jog's house, Baba said, give him lots of cups of tea with plenty of sugar. As soon as Chorkar heard these words from Baba, which was so significant, Chorkar ran to Baba and he holded his feet and he cried. Tears of joy and the devotion came out from Chorkar's heart. How omniscient, how melting is the heart of this saint, who understood how much he has suffered to meet this saint, to have darshan of this saint. When Baba uttered these beautiful words, give him lots of cups of tea with plenty of sugar, Chorkar's heart was so warm and he came and cried to Baba with tears of joy. And this is an incident which you have to remember, because it speaks about Baba's skills of hooking a good-hearted devotee to him, helping him in his life, and also bringing him and also making him understand that a saint has cared for him until the last thing he has done, which is sacrificing his tea, his sugar in the tea, which he saved and came to Shirdi. This poor Chorkar was a complete stranger, and Das Ganu's Kirtan made him understand about Baba, and he vowed to Baba, and he did whatever he vowed to Baba, and he came to Shirdi, distributed sugar candy, and he was so happy when Baba uttered those words, give him lots of cups of tea and plenty of sugar. Friends, what do you understand from this story? Baba had nothing to do with the tea. And why did he remember that in this moment? Baba is explaining us the power of self-control, the power of surrendering our senses in the holy feet of Shirdi Sai Baba. Control your anger, your lust, your desires, your needs for attachment. When you are in love with someone, when you are too much attached to someone, when you are having anger on someone, when you are having ego, when you are frustrated, when you are having desire which you cannot control, please try to surrender your body, mind and soul in the holy feet of Shirdi Sai Baba. The moral here is surrendering your senses. Baba has not just considered cholkars giving up the sugar in the tea. Baba has understood that he has given them the sense of taste. Chorkar has drunk tea without sugar means he has drunk tea without the sense of taste. And that is why Baba was so much happy that such a man is there who's so poor, and he's willing to meet me, giving up his sense for taste. And here the key here to understand for all of us is, we are all asking few things to Baba. We are frustrated when Baba is not helping us. Did we think 1 minute to give up our desires in the feet of Shirdi Sai Baba? Please surrender even your desire to Shirdi Sai Baba, even your sensual needs to Shirdi Sai Baba. Baba will give us plentiful someday. When he is convinced that you deserve what you are asking for, Baba will give you that, friends. See how beautiful were the words of Sai. He says, give him plenty of cups of tea with plenty of sugar, which means if you control your senses, if you surrender your sense, your feelings to Baba's holy feet, someday Baba will give you plentiful. That is the beauty of the saint here. He is all-pervading. He lives in every one of us. And Chorkar adds these words, any one of you, wherever you are, wherever you come to me, whenever you come to me with your hand outstretched with devotion, I am there to respond to you day and night. Though I am bodily present at this place, you may be beyond 7 seas and doing anything there, I am aware of it immediately. You may go anywhere on the face of this earth, I am always with you. I reside in your heart and I am with you. You should always bow down to me who thus resides in your heart, and I am also always going to remember you when you remember me. Friends, whenever you try to go to Shirdi and have a darshan of Sai, remember one thing, Sai lives in your own heart. When you surrender your sensual feelings to Sai, when you surrender your anger, your lust, your unwanted desires, your frustration, your jealousy, your ego, when you surrender all these things to the feet of Baba, the moment you surrender your sensual feelings to Baba, the moment you give up your sensual needs and give them in the hands of Baba and sacrifice them in the name of Sai, you will realize that Sai Baba of Shirdi is living in your own heart. And this is a beautiful story of how Baba hooks a good-hearted devotee to him, how he satisfies his personal, families and career needs, and how he grants him a beautiful darshan and fulfills him his desires. Now I close here, friends. I'm sorry for any misinterpretation of this beautiful incident. I bow down to Sri Sai for helping me to speak about this beautiful incident. I love you, Baba. I love you always. Bless your devotee who is listening to this. Bless him with full of love on you. Give him what he needs. Sai bless you, friends. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai, Sai, Sai.